There's a lot of loss of color and detail in the Mexico City video, and that's normal for video, especially when you're copying video and playing video a lot. I still was able to look at some of the motion. The UFO in this video never leaves the center 40% of the screen, and it even appears that the camera operator anticipates the motion of the UFO in the video. This is quite a bit different than most UFOs videos where you're chasing the UFO all over the screen because the camera operator is excited, and you can almost feel the excitement just in watching the motion of the video. This one's pretty tame, pretty calm. I have to say I disagree with those experts who claimed it would take Hollywood-type technology to fake this. You wouldn't even need to build a model to fake this. And you certainly don't need anything but the very basics in video editing. In fact, some video capture cards, when you buy them, and graphics accelerator cards too, come with the basic video editing software, and these features are in there that you could do this with. Proving that this was done this way, I don't think it would be even possible to do on this version of the video. You'd still again need the original or very close to the original video. I wasn't able to squeeze any color information out of the video. I did download the 4 stills that were available on the internet, and there's a lot of color information in those, so they must be from closer to the source. The first thing I did was a color saturation, and that forces all the colors to the true colors. It's really good for seeing differences in the colors. In these pictures you can see a major color difference in the center of the screen. It's kind of shaped like a building. Someone might get the impression that someone had edited out a building, you know, washed it out, painted it out, or whatever. But it's not a building. It remains in pretty much the same place throughout all 4 pictures, and the pictures are from different spots in the video. Buildings don't move around, so it wouldn't be a building from the original skyline. The next most obvious thing would be that it's a film or camera defect, or a defect caused by the film or the camera. And this is where it gets tricky because you need the video to really check this. But just judging from these 4 pictures, the defect only seems to be in the sky, and it doesn't seem to affect the buildings. As the buildings go by, it seems to be behind them. UFOlogists are likely to claim that it's some kind of force field generated by the UFO. This doesn't quite fit either because it doesn't follow the path of the UFO precisely. When I did the color saturation on those stills, I did it to the extreme. I took it up to 100% saturation and 180 degrees on the hue. That could be done with less force and still show the differences. I had done some other work on this, some other things to the video, but I went ahead and just deleted it because none of it's going to be relevant anyways. You'd need a good copy of the footage, like an original or whatever, for any of it to be relevant anyway. What I'm going to do instead is just show you how this illusion could be created fairly simply. There's a technique called chroma keying, and it's used in Hollywood too, but there it's quite a different process. It's a simple one-step process when it's done in digital imaging. And it doesn't have to be a UFO. You could run any picture you wanted, any video you wanted behind there. For amusement, I chose a short clip of some alienated characters that I know of. You'll probably recognize these guys. I didn't clean this up or anything. I didn't want to put that much work into it. It's kind of obvious that it's 2 different videos in this particular one. But you can see how it's done. You just make part of the picture transparent so that the other video or picture, whatever you have underneath there, shows through.
Yeah, save the power, yeah. Hey, Beavis, save my wiener.
If we wanted to make it appear more real, we could cut Beavis and Butthead out, shrink them down to about UFO size, bounce them around a little bit, and then maybe put them on a background that's close to or the same color as the sky is in the foreground picture. I didn't spend a lot of time on this to get it exact. I just selected one of the colors in the sky. But you can see it's kind of close. Now, I don't know that it could be proved that a video done this way was done this way. Except, well, this one's kind of obvious. I don't think UPN will buy it, but who knows, maybe. And just as an FYI, I should point out this little video editing program that I did this with, I got free when I bought one of my video cards. It was one of the free softwares in there, so there's no big expense. Well, my computer was the expense, but anyone with a computer and the know-how could do it. And I'm just letting you know that so that when the experts tell you that it couldn't be done, you know, you can tell them, yes, it can.